Hi there. If you click on this video, you probably got rejected by university or even your dream school. But that is okay because I'm here to tell you about my college application season.
My college application season last year was filled with rejection letters. I got rejected by nearly every single of the quote-unquote top schools I applied to. But it wasn't until this year that I realized how lucky I was.
During my college application season, I was so fixated on all those quote-unquote good schools that I was applying to, like those Ivies, or those top-ranked schools, or those schools that have really good names. Ever since I submitted my college application on Common Apps, I started this long process of waiting and being anxious and worrying about the acceptance letters or the rejection letters. It was probably one of the darkest times I've ever been through. I did everything I could at that time, including praying, manifestation, fortune telling, everything I could do at that point to try to manifest for a result that I wanted, manifest a acceptance letter from one of my dream schools or from one of the Ivies, but it was really obvious that they weren't gonna work whatsoever. For every college that I really wanted to get into, such as Brown University, my dream school at that time, and Johns Hopkins, Dartmouth, and so on. For all those schools, every time I opened up a letter from that university, I would record a video of myself opening the letter because I wanted to get one of those videos you would see on the internet of people getting accepted to their dream schools like Harvard or like an Ivy, and people would scream and jump around and being all excited about this acceptance letter. I really wanted one of those videos, but miracle did not happen, and unfortunately I did not get one of those videos because I basically got rejected by all the schools I wanted to get into. I still remember on December 13th of 2024, I got my decision letter from my dream school at that time, Brown University, which was the school I put an early decision in. And I was recording myself opening the letter, and after days of praying and manifestation of an acceptance, miracle did not happen, unfortunately. And when I saw the "we regret to inform you" on the decision letter, I felt that my whole world had collapsed right in front of me because I got rejected by my dream school at that time. I was sad for a whole week. I couldn't eat for a whole day, and I was so sad until I put all my hope on the schools I applied to during the regular round. At that time, I really felt it was the end of the world because I got rejected by my dream school, and I felt that all the things I had imagined about college, about my dream college life, about my dream college had vanished because of the rejection from my dream school, and I really felt it was the end of the world, which really wasn't. It really wasn't the end of the world. It's really not that deep. And I felt it was really deep at that time. I ended up going to the University of Florida and quoting what I said during my high school graduation speech.
Rejection is redirection.
And I can finally understand that fully now because it was truly those rejection letters from all of my quote-unquote dream schools at that time that led to where I am right now and who I am right now. So I think college application season, it really teaches you something about life, about rejection, and it means so much more than the decisions you get because you truly learn something so useful that you could apply to your future and your life throughout this process. And I want to say the colleges you get into don't define who you are in the same way that the colleges that rejected you also don't define who you are because you're worth so much more than just the college decisions that you get throughout this process. And I know you might not fully understand this right now, but please let yourself feel the emotions that you're going through because your emotions are totally valid after getting the rejection letters. which I also went through last year. But please remember that make the most out of your misery right now because it won't last forever. Always believe that the universe is gonna send you to where you're meant to be. Rejection is truly redirection. Because we came to this world with nothing to lose, and everything that happens is something we gain. 1 year ago, my world was crumbled by all the rejection letters I received. But 1 year later, I realized how grateful I am, and how I've actually found my dream school here at the University of Florida. So, if you got into your dream school, congratulations. But if you're also like me, and going through what I went through last year, stay strong because the future you is cheering you on.
The new building! Welcome to the salon!
Go Gators!